Hello everyone, just want to do a video today. Um okay, so this video is gonna be about food. I made a video before called Throw It Away, which was throw away the Pepper's chicken, and I was like, yeah, I still stand by that video. I feel that everyone should stop eating chicken and just throw it away. I know that people have like livelihoods based on it in farms and there's restaurants and the takeaways, supermarkets. Well, hear me out, yeah. You eat chicken. Where does that chicken come from? Look at the conditions these chickens live in. Now, I'm not gonna say right now, let's go and free the chickens from the chicken coop. However, if there was a button, I'd press it to free the chickens that are out there. However, you look at the conditions they live in. You look at videos such as Chris is a vegan activist, and he goes into these farms and you see about 50,000 chickens inside a room that's just packed, just 50,000 of them in a room. And I made that throw away the chickens video before that. However, I've always been aware of stuff like this since learning more about myself and going within yourself. I was able to see into certain things like this, and there's also been one of the downloads I got, one of the new information or knowledge, wisdom, whatever you want to call it, was that the more you eat those types of foods, the more you magnetize your consciousness to those types of experiences. So to speak, you are what you eat. And I look at the communities of especially of African, Caribbeans, they always say that we always like chicken, and when you eat that food and you see the conditions that they're in, and you look at the people say who goes to the most prisons and everything, and it's just it's similar conditions, those just chickens and in there. Now, I'm not calling anyone a chicken or anything. I'm just saying is that if you were to find a living situation that's similar, there's not much difference other than there are human beings inside those prisons, and there are chickens inside chicken farms, and they can't get out. They got overseas, and they're washed in certain rooms. There's this a lot of similarities, right? That's what I was saying. I also wrote a book, Sustenance for Your Consciousness, which goes more into depth about it. And I feel that it's definitely something that people should look into, is like alternatives. There's loads of alternatives, and you will have to find a reason or something that puts your mind in a place where you don't want to eat the meat that you're cutting out and reducing to no longer eating if you become a vegan. And I feared a few of them. One of them was, these are a few of them from other people, and one of them was where people would have the food and then they wouldn't eat it. There was another one where they would imagine worms coming out of it. Another one where they were actually going to meet actual living food, chickens or beef, whatever. They're going to meet them, and you smell them and you look at them and you realize, damn, this thing sweats. It's rolling in dirt. It doesn't wash itself unless we wash it. You know what I mean? They don't have any shower gel. It's just a bit of water and that's it. And that's its whole life. Years of just a bit of water in the skin. Think about when your body, you just put a bit of water in yourself. Don't smell good, does it? And just stuff like that. So, yeah. And also there's other benefits as well. Physically, mentally, spiritually. That's in my book. However, I just wanted to get that across, that hey man, if you're gonna do that, yeah, do what you're gonna do, right? People that know see me around, they know what I do to earn money, and to they know what I do anyway. So it's not like I'm out there forcing people. I'll have my opinion. I will say this is what it should be. I'm not gonna force that on you, and or say this is right and this is it now, and this is the decree. I will not talk to you anything. No, I will actually help you get your food. That I'm not gonna hold that against you. In fact, it's part of my spiritual or part of my path, part of what I came here to do was to do that, and yeah, to just because I've seen like a lot of things in the past where people have beliefs, and then it's like, all right, you can't be with us, or they take it to a step where it gets violent. There's, or you know what I mean, like people have strong convictions, and then it's like my way, the highway, my way, or it's not gonna end well for you, and many things. It shouldn't have to be like that. It's either you should always have a choice, because you wouldn't want that choice. You wouldn't want to not have a choice yourself. So where I see it. So I want people out there that want to be there, and also I don't want to be someone to try and put me there anywhere and force it on me, or try to slowly coerce me into it. That's not gonna fly. That's not right. I mean, it's either yes or no at that specific time and point, and any specific time and point. Don't keep asking that. Yeah, it's just with the chicken thing. Yeah, eat as much as you want. Do what you need to do, right? However, the reality is we should treat them better. I heard that this one saw from someone else. I think it's called Magna Star, Darkness Radiation. She was eating a chicken bowl, and she was like, yeah. And I agree with her. Like, if it was the best case scenarios that we treat them better, we don't have them in a big room, 50,000 of them, just walking on top of each other, poo, corpses on the ground. Okay, so everywhere, and it's just trauma. Like, you're eating that animal, and it's traumatized you. It's in fear. Yeah, I stand by that video. Throw away the chickens. Food. Don't need that takeaway. However, I'm not throwing shade on the brown peppers. I'm saying have a look at the brands. Have a look at where the chickens are made, free range, where they're grown and they're taken care of, and they're in a loving situation. They actually have a good life, rather than this tearing down of a being that's not even lived this life. It's kept in cage. Yeah, let's do that instead. I would advocate for that, at least to get the ball rolling, at least for those lives that are there. Yeah, so if anyone has any, I would like to see what people say in the comments about that, because it's just that treating animals better. I mean, it expands over to also cows and turkeys and all the rest as well. It does. It does. I mean, the cow situation is pretty dire as well. Can't move. They're kept in a single state spot for who knows how long. Drained for their milk and then taken to be slaughtered. And even the chickens, like, there's a part in it where they're talking about the eggs, right? And the eggs are all put down in the cases, and the chickens how lay the eggs. Then they take the eggs, and it's kind of peak, because it kind of reminds me of slavery. Like, you have the child and take them and then you sell them, and it's the same practice. So I'm saying, stop, don't eat the chickens. I see that connection. I don't know if anyone else sees it, but however, that's what I'm seeing and perceiving from it. I would like to hear contradictory. I would like to say someone no. Like I said, I'm not against the farms. I know that they've got to eat, and if it just stopped, think of the chaos, man. But then again, think that chaos is liberation for them animals who are being bred in a way that's causing deformities, and there's a lot of things. So it's like, we all know what the right things to do is, and yeah, you should just look into that, do research on it. You will see, and I'm sure you have the wisdom. I know you have the wisdom and the knowledge to know what you should be doing internally, and then to be able to act that out. To these two something small like free range, something small like sharing this video, something small like eating, having one vegan day, going for a 7-day vegan challenge, small things like that. And see, I'll go back to Darkness Radiation before I finish the video. She even said as well that even if you stop eating the meat, even if you eat the plant that's still alive and you just can't hear it screaming, it's true. Take the plant, spinach, throw it straight into a boiling pan, boil up, just take the oranges, peel it, take the bananas, eat it, it's just, yeah. So that's it's something else. So she was also saying that we should all just be eating the sun, and I'm in agreement with that. From when I first fasted, you feel like you can do it. I feel that I realized that it's a habit, and at this time when I was doing these fasts back when I was starting out, I used to fall asleep instantly after work, after eating. And I hated that because I needed to go to work, uni, coursework, I needed to do stuff. And fasting just allowed me to work without any issue, without needing to sleep because I didn't eat. And yeah, these two are very powerful tools that I found. And fasting is something that's definitely necessary to build up inner strength, core strength, when it comes to utilizing your resources and mental ability, your mental stamina. But then again, it might not be mental stamina, because how would you even say what mental stamina is? How would you even say, oh, that's stamina? Or you could just be very mentally energetic. You realize, I think what it is more, yeah, your body can be tired, or your body can think it's tired because it hasn't eaten, because you've been programmed to think this many times. You could just be that you more have to think more, as in you realize it's like putting your muscles and your body into action. I feel like I think it's more connected to my body. So yeah, it's more connected to your body, where you're not half thinking it, not autopiloting it. You are literally going for it. So you are raising it up and you're going through it, and you are ready to go into a space where you need to go, be where you are really truly meant to be, and not being in a place where because you've done it for so long, you're now just stuck in that way. No, this is not right. You're a star and you can do it. Everyone's a star. You can raise up your frequency by doing these things. Just the fact that you're eating chicken that is being inside of coop 50,000 others or a similar situation creates fear. It puts you in a state of fear. People say that we're a snowflake generation. Well, there are probably factors that build towards that. This has to be one of the building blocks to what it is that we could call that. And yeah,